Okay, you talk as if you've already tried it.
Well then, are you going to stand there all day? Let's go.
You don't even know where I'm going.
And since when has that mattered?
She turns around holding her hat so that it doesn't fall off, cheerful as if everything in the world could only get better. Who knows, sometimes I think I should get as far away from Claire as possible, but when I see her like this, I think that maybe it's actually possible to get out on the right side of the bed. Even if she has binoculars, it's not like she knows which window is the one for my room, so it shouldn't be an issue.
I don't be too sure.
Alright, she stalked him, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, of course I know. It's the upper right one.
Really? I look at Claire. I look back to my house and confirm that it is indeed my window. Then I look back at Claire. Can I say the bad word?
Go ahead.
Oh, can you go back so I can say it? The sentence. Ooh.
No.
Darn, I'll just say it because I already read it in my head. I lose my shit. How do you know that? Listen to me, this is important. Oh shoot. Hold on. I get no response. We're as distant now as in all of our previous encounters. Instead, she manages to change the topic to the usual incoherent chatter that's typical of her. And finally, after passing through the old part of town and testing my patience, we reach our destination in a shorter walk than I'd actually expected. Oh, Aze lives near the town border. It's a place full of chalets. Is that how you say that?
Yeah, I think so.
That some time ago were occupied by a lot of retirees due to the abundant golf courses and good weather. When I ring the doorbell, no butler comes to greet me, far from it. It's Aze, who, with a nervous voice, invites me over the telecom device to enter since the door is apparently already open. Did he let anyone in? Despite being wealthy, Aze's family doesn't indulge in much beyond what you can see at first sight. It's not like they need to anyways, considering the short amount of time they usually spend in one single place. Even the interior feels empty when I enter. It's filled with darkness and silence. It's nothing compared to the noise you usually hear at my house. Press any switch in my house and you'll find the exact disorder and chaos one would expect from a home filled with teenage girls. Here, however, as soon as I turn on the lights...
Surprise?
Surprise!
I knew it.
What do they do? Do a surprise party? I take it back. Yes, today's my birthday. Oh, that's why they surprised him. That makes more sense. It was actually a couple of days ago, but I guess it makes sense to push the party back to the weekend to celebrate it instead. In general, my birthdays usually have a more familial and reserved atmosphere, something modest and tight-knit. I don't enjoy bombastic parties full of people. In that sense, I guess they got it right. The only people here at the committee are the committee members, and I don't see any balloons or decorations anywhere.
They went cheap about it.
That doesn't change the fact that all of this is unexpected and unbelievable to me. When was the last time that I had a party like this? It almost feels nostalgic, if that's the correct word. Luce, I almost forgot to say her name, how to say it. Luce taking so long yesterday and not telling me what she was doing. It seems to me that she was probably organizing this party with the others. After finding out my birthday, Luce talked to Aze and the others from the committee and they decided to plan this party. Knowing her, she probably only wanted to know more about the reason that I had to repeat a grade, but every coin has two faces, I suppose. And of course, Ziva is the mastermind behind everything she gets involved with, undoubtedly becoming the main planner of this event. Claire's role was to ensure that I came to Aze's house as planned, otherwise having to come up with a plan if I decided to resist. And finally, Deniz. Even though the last time we met was during the committee's meeting, he came here despite nobody really expecting him to, since he's the kind of person who prefers to stay still and be quiet as much as possible. The main theory I have is that he came here for the free food. Watching him as he pigs out, it's a surefire bet. In less than seconds, the celebration begins and it gains the same harmony or maybe even more than we had during the first committee meeting only 1 week ago. In high spirits, the host and homeowner decide to take the reins and ask for everyone to quiet down so that he can announce something.
Oh.
Oh no, they're not going to sing happy birthday to him, are they?
Maybe.
Okay, anyway.
Let's take care of what really matters. Let's start with the surprise of the day.
The first surprise first. Anyway, Ozzy goes over to one of the doors leading to the garden that was hidden behind the curtains before continuing his speech. Oh no, he has a speech.
We all know that Ciaran
Ciaran
isn't very fond of big parties with lots of people or noisy music. However, all you can probably agree that there's something that everyone enjoys during this time of the year. And you know what I'm talking about because summer is almost here. It'd be sinful not to make the most of these next couple of months and shut yourself in within the walls of your house, don't you think?
Ozzy prepares himself to open the curtains with a bang.
Talking about swimsuits and swimming.
Yeah, or the ladies in swimsuits. Oh, that's you.
Especially when you're having something as wonderful as a pool party, I called it.
Well, okay, you were right to call a pool party. I was thinking a harem of ladies in swimsuits, but...
What is this? Rah, rah, rah. Rain?
Oh, okay, rain. I thought he was going to cheer or something by the way that was going.
Go Lady Gaga.
Ozzy opens the curtains, revealing a most unexpected storm. It wasn't even raining when it got here, but it seems that the universe hates our host and all of the paraphernalia he has sitting out in his garden right now. We're in the middle of one of those summer storms that always come a couple of months before its season.
I've been waiting for this moment for so long, watching the days pass by, awaiting this occasion. It wasn't supposed to rain today. This week, yes, but not today. I made sure of it.
Oh, well, that explains why you were so attentive this whole time. Don't worry, it's the thought that counts. I appreciate you wanting to do this for me.
So mad at that. Summer is when even the worst perverts can become human beings.
Oh,
when
geez.
Swimsuits are the perfect excuse for women everywhere to show off their assets.
Oh, wow.
When definitely the world in general becomes a better place. My world.
He makes you think of that guy from His and Her Circumstances. What's his face?
Yeah,
the Little Marys or
Yeah.
something. I forgot his name now, but the guy who rips his shirt off for some reason, which is weird. Sorry, now I get it. I don't know why I ever believed that you had good intentions.
You don't get it.
Oh, geez.
Chest Campanero, chest and fan service, but it was all in vain, destroyed by a storm. My perfect dream will never be realized, and my forsaken soul must pass on to the afterlife.
I feel like in the beginning we should have switched roles. I should have been Ozzy the weirdo.
My pure eyes will go forever pure.
And that's how Ozzy dies, leaving his motionless body on the carpet. You were remembered well, friend. No, I'm kidding. You could have tried to hide your plan before dying. All of the girls could hear you.
Don't worry, we already knew about Ozzy's true plan.
And you just let him go with it, Ziva.
He's a perv, of course. He gave us calls to make sure that we'd bring our swimsuits along, and by then he was already switching out other words for chests and boobs. He's a lost cause. Then I wasn't just imagining it.
Sorry.
With me, he kept asking to see my ID like every 2 seconds for some reason. It's alarming. Seriously? I don't get it. He didn't mention boobs or anything like that to me. You should probably punch him if he did.
Probably.
What's wrong? Why are y'all looking at me like that?
Leaving aside Luce's sudden spurt of innocence, everyone's eyes return to our host. He manages to revive himself, giving meaning to the phrase, a bad penny always turns up, and the first thing he does is take me hostage to talk about his treacherous plan.
Campanero.
Oh, jeez. Nice.
We came here to see lots of chests, and that's what we're going to do. Never give up.
Oh, wow. He's not going to let this dream of his die.
We can swim in the rain.
Speak for yourself. I came here to lend you my notes. By the way, don't you want them? I have them with me.
Forget the notes. Your handwriting sucks, and I can't read it anyways.
Oh, thanks. You're supposed to be his friend.
I've come up with the perfect way to give you the ideal party for me to see chests at the same time. We can combine the two for a second. Special surprise.
Second surprise?
Oh. Did I say special? Didn't it say special?
I think it said special.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, second surprise, what are you planning and why does it sound terrible?
You won't say that after you've discovered what it is.
He might run away. Aze calls for everyone's attention and they respond with hesitant gazes. I'd be hesitant too if I were them.
Please, listen to me.
No, you've done enough.
I'm a sensible man. The first pool event has been canceled for reasons out of my control. However,
Yes, Mother Nature.
And I think everyone will agree with this. It would be a pity not to show off your swimsuits after bringing them all the way here. I don't really mind. It's not like I feel the urge to show off my body like this is some kind of human exposition or something.
Exhibition.
Yeah, who cares? We'll have the entire summer to go to the pool again later. The important thing now is to have fun. Doing anything with a swimsuit except swimming is stupid. I'll never understand people who go to the beach or pools and don't even touch the water. Stop talking as if you're all fatties. Every hot girl here is legally obliged to show off her hot bod to me, to judge. So we're going to play a game instead. In particular, it's the favorite game of the birthday boy here.
Oh, don't lump him in with you, Aze.
You don't deny
You won't
deny Ciaran some fun after he came all this way to the party, right?
He wasn't expecting anyone to show up. And the atmosphere in the group declined since nothing good can come from a perverted mind. But being my favorite game and not Aze's, it might not be so bad. Then why am I still getting chills running down my spine?
Everybody already knows about Ciaran's betting and gambling issues, am I right?
Oh, I forgot about that. Hey, they aren't that big of a problem.
It wouldn't be healthy to bet with him being here, and this game has a perfect variation so that all of us can win.
Everyone in the room exchanges odd looks, already getting a good idea of what Aze is probably planning.
I think I got it.
Oh, then our host takes us next to a large folding screen behind which he has been hiding the second event that we've been waiting for.
Prepare your best surprise faces because we're going to play Store Poker.
He pulls the large screen in. Nice. Screen in, revealing a makeshift game room with a large poker table as the main attraction. We all stand still with our jaws on the floor, and Aze takes the opportunity to press a button, which starts playing thematic music to make it seem even more like a casino. We're transported to a small part of Las Vegas in a split second without any of us noticing. How rich is his family? They got that in the house.
I was expecting something bad, but this is nice, Aze. I was pretty scared when you said you had everything under control. Poker? Is this your favorite game? I was expecting something else, but I guess it suits you. They all speak in the same order. Yes, I can totally imagine a ruined Ciaran super in debt and in some illegal gambling basement playing poker with slumlords. Until one day the mafia shoots him for not paying them back. Now that would be a great ending for him.